And a good day, everyone. John Henderson, P. of the Beverage Ramble, back again with you. It's been a while. Today, rehash time. Spaten Optimator. Doppel Bock. German Dopplebock style. As you can see in the bottom, it says malt liquor, as you can see. It says it. Malt liquor. And it is. 7.6% ABV, gets an 86 score on Beer Advocate, very good. Meaning to do a rehash on this for some time now, but you know, things have been getting in the way. Life stuff has been happening with me. I reviewed it, the first time I reviewed this was actually 2015. That's when I started doing all my beer reviews. At that time, with the early days of my beer reviews. So 4 years later, now I'm doing another rehash. I have it from time to time. Last I had it was back in January of 2019. Yes, so a couple months ago. I mean, well, it will be a year. So it's been some time. So, but anyway. The brewery is under the guise of now under the ownership of AB-InBev, the Spaten Brewery, Munich, Germany. Hell's a Doppel Bock or Helles Doppelbock, whatever, malt liquor, 7.6%. Any beer that can be over a certain percentage ABV is considered an extra strong beer. Most beers that we know tend to be 5 or 4 or 5%, but you know, this is a little bit higher than that. But as you can see what the beer looks like, a little dark. As you can see, has a very little darkish red. Probably, some say maybe a black, but if we can put it towards the light, it does have a little darkish red color to it. Copper even. Very little head in this, as you can see. Not much head. Classic German Dopplebock. Beer, bottom fermented dark beer. Doppelbock is a dark color, rich and roasted flavor. Ingredients: water, barley malt, hops, and hop extract. So definitely barley malt, but I'm getting more of a sort of bread, molasses, brown sugar, dark burnt sugar kind of smell, taste. Not burnt sugar, but a sugar that is kind of like you're chewing like a nice little chewy, sweet type bread. It is just, it has a fabulous smell. You know, Spaten, of course, the name. You know, when if you saw my review of Spaten Optimator back in 2015 when I did that, you know, made the description of what the beer was. This, you know, the name of certain beers that you can't say what the beer's name. You have to give the beer sort of a name to describe what the strength of the beer is. I gave all the list of names. You know, Spaten, Power. You know, Hurricane. You know, Bull, Colt 45. You know, Steel. You know, Schlitz, Bull. You know, all these names just to show that you're drinking a beer that has a lot of power, a lot of kick to it. So this does. Raisin, that again, that molasses, that syrupy, nice. Almost like a candy, a type of flavor you're getting drinking this. Man, this is just a fabulous beer. Interesting story. When I was where I got this at World Market. Paid $1.99 for it. It would have been cheaper if I gone to Rouse's. Probably would have paid maybe 10 cents less, but you know, whatever. But I was there. A few times I've gone there. I've gone to Rouse's, particularly the one at my job site, where I work at. I can't really. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. But when I did it, when I would go stop at this Rouse's in Spanish Fort, they wouldn't have Spaten available in singles. So I tried to take the singles out, you know, take out of the package and go up to the register. They didn't want to buy the whole 6-pack. So the other Rouse's in Mobile, I can, you know, that's done easily with no problem. But for whatever the reason, I wasn't able to do it. But when I did that, you know, they were kind of, you know, what are you trying to do? Why you want to buy single? Why can't you, this lady who was there, I guess she's the head of that department, you know, why don't you buy the whole package? You know, it's a good beer. I said, yeah, ma'am, but I've had it before, but I really just want, you know, just that one bottle, you know. I'm not hurting anybody, you know, just one bottle, you know, so. In any event, yeah, I don't know if he was trying to embarrass me, make me look bad, but whatever. I just said, hey, don't worry about it. It's all good. So, but so the other day I was out and about and with someone just out getting some things, and World Market was right there in Mobile, and went in and I said, okay, let me just see if I can get a one. And sure enough, I wasn't paying. Just look and see what they had in there was Spaten. I said, you know what, I haven't mean to get it. So you know what, let me go ahead and do it. So I have another bottle that I'm gonna get in the refrigerator. I'm gonna have that, you know, later on this evening. This little evening beverage put me to sleep and make me feel quite good in the morning. So yeah. And of course, when you think of when you see the name malt liquor, of course, everybody gives it a very negative connotation what malt liquor is. Again, all of this is an extra strong beer. Extra strong, higher ABV content, using different ingredients compared to your standard everyday lagers or beverages that may have maybe more barley flavor, or maybe more wheat, or maybe less of this, less hops, more fruit, less fruit, whatever it is. And often at times, most of these malt liquors tend to have higher strong beers tend to be inexpensive to purchase. But surprisingly, these beers that often get degraded and just sort of vilified, you know, Steel, Hurricane, Schlitz malt liquor, or Schlitz VSL Bull, the higher ABV beers. Molson Triple X, they tend to get vilified, but you know, they win plenty awards and seem to be doing well. No, seem to be doing very well. Yes, I agree, they don't have the high volume as some of the other beers like the Milwaukee Best or the Miller High Life Lights or others, but they have a niche and they know that their products tend to do well. And that's why high gravity, especially beers, that's what they call. So, in any event, I enjoy this. This is a very good beverage. I think at the time I had it for the style, I think I gave it an A. I gotta look at that video again to see what score I gave it, but I'm gonna go with the same. This is not very good. It's more than very good. I think this is a winner all the way. So this is an A-. So I will go with an 8.99 score, A- for the Spaten Optimator, an excellent, superb malt liquor, or Helles Doppel, or German Dopplebock. So try it, you will like it. Jean Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Rambleton. Keep on watching, always cheers, live, laugh, and love. Doppel Spaten, Doppel Bock.